Right. Just close that down. Ooh, and we should be live. Fantastic. The chat's up. Awesome. Okay. Check the chat's up. That's good. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Right. What's up, guys? Macadii here, and today, guys, a brand new team building video. Well, what we're going to be doing is having a go at building around Conkeldurr down in UU, because he's recently dropped and should be really interesting. I've gone for a slightly weird set, but I think this one could have a lot of potential, especially in down in UU. So the standard set's normally like a assault vest sort of set, but I've decided to go for a bulk up set for this one to have a go at trying to build around it. So if you guys are excited for this, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to give this guy a go. So let's jump straight in. Okay. Let me just move the chat. That's better. Okay. So, the set, I'll sort of go through the set in a little bit more in detail of sort of like the spread, because the spread is a little bit weird. So, the moves we've got are Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Knock Off, and Bulk Up with Guts and Leftovers. So, I decided not to go for the Assault Vest one for this one. My problem with the Assault Vest is that it does get walled by quite a few things, and you always get 4 move slot syndrome with it, basically. And it's always very difficult to make sure you pack the right coverage to not get walled by stuff. You know, if you don't have, mainly it's between your 4th move. If you don't have Ice Punch, then like things like Salamence can set up on you for days. If you don't have Poison Jab, then Fairies can come in each time. So it's very difficult to get a spread right. This one's a little bit weird. This one's a sort of mix of both, where it is walled by Fairies to an extent, but once you get rid of those Fairies and start getting bulk ups, this guy is absolutely crazy. The spread itself, so 60 allows you to outspeed I think it's Relaxed, Swampert, if I remember rightly. And then 196 in Spadef means that you are guaranteed to take 1 hit from a Life Orb Draco Meteor, from a Hydreigon, and a few other things as well. I think there's, takes a hit it's much more likely to deliver Specs, Fire Blast as well from full. So basically the main one's the Hydreigon one, because the Hydreigon one means you're guaranteed to take a Draco, then you can just go for Drain Punch and take it out, whereas 2 Mach Punches will do it, but then obviously Drain Punch leaves you in a much better position, and it's good just to have that little bit of extra bulk. I haven't invested in HP, mainly because the HP stat's so high, so it doesn't make too much difference. On top of that as well, we do get the Drain Punch recovery as well, so if you get some sort of recovery like Drain Punch or Leech Seed and stuff like that, you're better off investing in defenses, because basically, it's just a lot more efficient, because you get more HP back, but then also they take less HP from you because of your increased defenses and stuff like that. So this should be a really nice Pokemon to go for. So I've been having a think of a few things that could work really nicely, and one Pokemon that could work really well is Doublade, because the advantage of Doublade is that we can go for the Eviolite set. It gives me a switch into Fairy types really well. It gives me answers to all the Psychic types and stuff like that, because I put a lot of pressure on. So we could go for the Swords Dance set, and I think that is the set we're going to go for. So it's Shadow Sneak, Iron Head, and Sacred Sword. It gives me a check to things like Swords Dance, Lucario as well, which is always very spooky. So that's going to be really nice. So as I said, really nice type synergy with the Conkeldurr there. Gives me some setup options, gives me more priority as well, because we do have the Mach Punch there, and also the Shadow Sneak from there. So that's really cool. I apologize if I keep coughing. I've still got a dreadful cough. But hopefully that should pick up very soon. So we need to have a think about other Pokemon that could work very well with this guy. And one Pokemon that could also do really well is Hydreigon. Because Hydreigon, while it does still have the Fairy problem, Doublade it forms like a really nice core of these guys, because it gives me another way to beat bulky Psychic types. The Life Orb set with Draco Meteor hits like an absolute truck, and it gives me another really great wall breaker that helps Conkeldurr sort of break through from there. So we are going to go for the wall breaker set, and I think I'm not a big fan of Roost on this guy. So we're going to go for I think we're going to go, do we go Flash Cannon or Iron Tail? The main fairy in this place, in this tier is for Hydreigon. Okay, let's have a check. UU Wallbreaker versus Florges. Okay. So if we go for Iron Tail, how much does that do? So Iron Tail does 49 to max defense. What about Flash Cannon? It's not much in it. Okay. I'm going to go for Flash Cannon, actually. I'm going to be a bit different. Because I prefer the fact that it sticks to the special attack. So overall, it's going to hit other stuff harder. On top of that as well, it's 100% accurate. Whereas having to hit 2 Iron Tails in a row, you guys know what my luck's like. So I think that works a little bit better from there. So I'm really liking that so far. We've got some great sort of ways to beat sort of more bulky teams and stuff like that. Especially with the Doublade there. So what else do we need here? So another Pokemon we need something that's going to have Stealth Rocks. Or some sort of hazard setter. So one Pokemon that could work well is, no, Fortress wouldn't really work too well at this time. Let's have a look. So we've already got our Dark type with Crook. Mamoswine could also be really nice. This is a very, very offensive team. But could be really, really nice. So what's the Conkeldurr set? The Conkeldurr set is a bulk up set. Which should work really, really nicely. So Fortress is normally my get-to guy for sort of hazard stack and stuff like that. We could go for so the options we've got Mamoswine. We could go for one of the Nidos, like a Nidoqueen or Nidoking. Azelf as well. Actually, Azelf could work really nicely. Okay, let's have a look. What sort of spreads do we go for Azelf? I do also like Nidoqueen. So we could go for the Suicide Lead. Oh, what did that say? I've not got this up. Reboost, thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope you have a good time. We could go for the Stealth Rock set. The only issue is it is kind of frail, but then we do have quite a lot of bulk. We could go for a more hyper offensive team. Yeah, let's give this a go. So, okay, so it's Stealth Rock, Taunt, Flamethrower, and Explosion. Yep, that looks pretty good. Rock Celebi. Celebi could also be an option. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about Azelf. Okay, maybe we'll leave the Rocker for the time being. So, another Pokemon I think could work well, especially alongside Conkeldurr, is a Reuniclus. Because Reuniclus gives us more bulk, it gives us more setup. So basically, we're sort of going for like a bulky, offensive, very, very offensive team. Do we go for that, or do we go for something like... No, I've got a better idea, actually. Oh, Thunder Titan, thank you so much for subscribing. I think we're going to go for Rapid Spinner first. The Pokemon I was thinking was Blastoise. I apologise that I'm taking so long to try and get my head around this. Donphan could work. Yeah. That's definitely another option. Something for DD Haxorus. So Blastoise could put the pressure on. But we do need something for setup sweepers. So we need to watch out for that. So we could go 248 with a Modest Nature. I'm a big fan of the sort of bulky offense. Well, actually, what's coverage that they normally recommend? Skull, Dark Pulse, and Ice Beam. I think that works pretty well considering the team. That gives me a good check to opposing like dragons and stuff like that. But we do need some way to be able to check all those dragon teams. Make this a Trick Room team. I think probably not for this one. I think we could definitely potentially do that. Nightbot is a thing. I have been working on producing some sort of Nightbot, which should work pretty well. Right. What else do we want? So we got some bulk going. We still need some sort of defense core, ideally with rocks as well. We've got hazard removal, which is nice. But as we said, we do need a check to DD Haxorus, because right now DD Haxorus, even Swords Dance Haxorus, actually no, because Hydreigon does outspeed that, but still, it could be very, very spooky. So one way we could check this, let's go Haxorus. What do they say for the checks and counters to Haxorus? Gramble, I'm not a big fan of. Choice Scarfers such as Hydreigon, so we could Choice Scarf the Hydreigon. That could actually work quite well. Yeah, +1. Okay, so we do take a hit with Mega Blastoise. Okay. Sylveon actually doesn't because of the Poison Jab, unfortunately. Let's see, Cloyster and Abomasnow. I think what we're going to do is we could go, actually, you know what we could do? I know what we could do. We've got a really nice check that we could have, which is, oh, whatchamacallit it? It's not Celebi, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's oh, what's the name of it? I'm being so dumb. Whimsicott, that's it. A supportive Whimsicott could help the team quite a lot. Stop setup, because we can switch into Haxorus, predicting that. So yeah, exactly. Mike's on the right page. So we can go for the Applaudin attacks. Could go Applaudin attack, Moonblast, Giga Drain, Encore, and U-turn. I think that works quite well. It allows us to bring in some of our checks. We've then got the start of a Dragonsteel Fairy Core and a Firewater Grass Core, which is nice. Does Banded Mamo Oko after rocks with Ice Shard? I imagine it might do. Mamo could fit the team quite well as well. I'm quite liking the look of that, because that gives us another set of priority. I know we don't have a Scarfer, which is a bit spooky, but then we do have the Prankster Whimsy. Do we change out U-turn? I think we're going to leave it at that, and we can actually make this the Oblivious lead. Mike says I told you. Or they do recommend the Life Orb attack. Let's go for Life Orb attack. I personally prefer the extra power. So let's give this team a go. So we don't want the knockoff, we want Stealth Rocks on there. Not the most reliable way to set up Stealth Rocks, but Mamo does force a lot of switches, so it's definitely got that potential. So the team is going to be interesting. It's different to the other teams I've used, and it's got a lot of things I haven't used in a very, very long time. So I'm hoping it should work quite well. I do need to log out and reconnect to my Pelipepper Pride account, and then we can do some laddering and then some viewer battles from there. Pelipepper Pride. Okay. I couldn't remember a cotton ball exactly. So let's go for a UU team and Conkeldurr, and let's go look for a battle. So who have we got so far? So we've got Super Vegito, Mike, Will the Most, Potako Lover, Chris Moore, Kenny, who else? The Nightbot, which obviously is there. Niku Niku, Karuga ACL, thank you so much for making out the stream, and all the other guys as well. Razwan Ali, Enrico Tajin, the Darkrai Slayer, Scorpion Red Sun, oh my goodness, so many people. Gabriel Gravilla, and I think, yeah, Enrico Tajin we said, Tudan Titan, and I think that's Chris Moore, and then finally Just Go. So I think that's everyone. Thank you guys so much for making out to the stream. I could do the Prankster Leech Seeding set. That's the other option. Okay. So he most likely is going to be leading off with that guy, which is no fun. So the question is, what do we want to do to sort of answer to that? Maybe we should go for like a Sash. Maybe we should go for Sash. Oh, it's so tricky. I think Sash might work a little bit better. Philippe Alonso, thank you so much for making out to the stream. We are going to make him Sash. I think I want something that is a reliable lead, and at the minute, something like Galvantula lead actually does put us in a lot of trouble. Okay. So we could actually go Doublade to start, and put a lot of pressure on him to start. And I think that's my only real option, because unfortunately, we don't have too much for outspeed Galvantula. The other option we can do is, no, I think we are going to have to go for Doublade. Daniel Kelly, thank you for making out to the stream. We're just going to go for, so we could, actually, we got a kind of SD, then we can Iron Head and Shadow Sneak plus, actually, let's see, Iron Head does actually the same amount. So we could Swords Dance and then Shadow Sneak twice and force him to go out into Crawdaunt. I think that's what we're going to do. He does set up the Sticky Web. It makes sense. Offensive Sylveon is sort of a problem for the team. Let's see, so we don't have too much for switching, but then... let's see, how much of a problem is it? It is a relatively big problem. How can we work around that? Can I import the team in the description? I'll probably do that to the end, Darkrai Slayer. It just makes it a bit easier sort of whip through the video, because otherwise I've got to keep sort of going backwards and forwards, especially if I make changes and stuff, but I will at the end once we've sort of tested the team a little bit. So we have got the Rapid Spin later on, and his Spin Blocker is very, very weak to our Rapid Spinner, so that's pretty good. Out comes Mr. Crawdaunt. So the question is, what do we want to do here? We can just go straight into Whimsicott. We do lose our Thingamajiggy due to the knockoff, but then Doublade's still very useful because it does put pressure on that Florges. So we are going to switch out here. We should still outspeed. Oh my goodness, that does way too much damage. Is that banded? I think that might be banded. I'm going to U-turn here. He does decide to stay in. Ah. I think we've got to go into Blastoise here. Change to UU. We can see your team. Okay. Let me change that to you. The team is UU. Okay, he does go for the Crab Hammer and miss, so he's probably banded here. And I thought I had Aura Sphere on this guy, but we can bluff it. And I'm just going to go for the Scald. 2 Scald should kill. Out comes Mr. Swampert. That's fine by me. Okay. Is there a problem? I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm confused, Daniel. Let's see. I'm just going to Rapid Spin here. He is going to start up as Stealth Rocks. And that's nice for us. I'm going to go for one more Scald because we can do a decent chunk to this guy. He's going to try and set up his Rocks again. We don't snag the burn, unfortunately. So the question is, how do we want to play around this guy? I don't think we're going to get into a position where we can't. And oh, we do outspeed, so that was a speed tie. Okay, so that means we do need to add a bit of speed onto, let's see, the Blastoise. Maybe we need a bit more speed. No, because that should still... Okay, that must have been just a funny set. Out comes Chandelure. He's definitely going for Energy Ball. I can tell you that. So we could just go straight into Hydreigon. I think that's what we're going to do. We will suffer Stealth Rocks damage. We have lost the Sticky Web, though, so that's nice. And I imagine that's choice locked in some way. So, what do we want to do here? So we could... Let's see. So we definitely outspeed the... this thing. I think... Do we go for Flash Cannon predicting the switch? Or do we double? Okay. Doublade as swords. Yeah, we can do that. Or Calibur. I do like Calibur, actually. Triforce for Hydreigon. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So the question is, what's he going to be bringing in? He could bring in the Florges, or he could bring in the Lucario. And Lucario at +1 is very, very spooky. So I'm kind of avoiding clicking the Dark Pulse. I could go Flash Cannon. But even then, it's still a bit of a problem. Okay. Do I just want to drop a Draco here, or do I want to predict the switch? Change the team builder to the UU folder. Oh, okay. Where's the UU folder? There you go. Okay. You can see my week 1 team. That's fine. Just don't tell... Or you might not know which one it is. There's multiple ones. I'm going to go for Flash Cannon, predicting the switch into Florges. He does go into Florges. It's going to do a decent amount, which is nice. Kind of forcing him to Wish Up here if he wants to. So I could go into Doublade here. I'm going to go into Doublade. And put some sort of pressure on from there. Cotton Ball for Whimsicott. Yeah, we can do that. He is going to go for Moonblast. Okay. I was expecting something else, but fair enough. We can actually put a huge amount of pressure on with Mamoswine. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I probably should have Shadow Sneaked actually there. So I'm going to go into Mamoswine. Because I'm pretty sure from that range, an Earthquake should kill. And I think Earthquake's my play. Because I just basically kill something from here. Which is really, really nice. Chandelure, that is a dead Chandelure. So that's really, really nice. Blastoise is Turtle and Muhammad Ali for Conkeldurr. We can do that. Turtle for Blastoise. Out comes Mr. Crawdaunt. I've kind of got to go into Blastoise, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure this guy is a banded set. That looks to be very much banded. Okay, that's spooky. But that does give us a free switch into Conk, but then we can't really do too much. Okay, so we're going to have to go into Hydreigon and just put some more pressure on, I think. Okay. Or we just outspeed. Actually, we just go into Mamoswine and we EQ again. I need to keep Hydreigon because I'm pretty sure I can take a banded. Okay. Oh, banded Crawdaunt's a big, big threat. Let's fire off the EQ here. Take out. Okay, that's good. The Crawdaunt's out of the way. Mamoswine is going to be really nice for us. John for Mamoswine. Oh, of course. Yeah. What came out there? Lucario. Well, let's have a look. Lucario versus Mamoswine. 90 speed. So he will outspeed me. Because I'm adamant. If he SDs up here, we're in trouble. But I kind of need this to be able to check the... Actually, I can still check it with... I can basically encore it into whatever and wear it down with flash cannons. Okay, I have to attack what's in front of me. And I do outspeed, so that's really nice. Do you know how many times I suggested Dunsparce for Blastoise? Out comes the Florges, and I think Mamoswine's going to clean up from there. Oh, it doesn't kill. Blimey. And he's going to Synthesis. Okay. He's got Synthesis this turn, so I'm going to go into Whimsicott. Then we can Encore it. And that's nice. Just Go, I did say right at the start of the stream, but thank you again for making it out to the stream. I can just Encore you. And from there, you turn into Mamoswine, because how much did Mamoswine do? 59%. And 2 Earthquakes should kill. But apart from the Synthesis lock-in. Okay. But he's running out of Synthesis. So we can put the pressure on. Oh, have I misplayed this? Calm Mind. Oh, okay, that's fine. And we should kill from there. Nasty plot for Lucario. I always like... I personally prefer the Swords Dance set, but then you do have to kind of worry about... you don't really get much great physical steel coverage. That's the only thing, if you do want to run that. Makoto the Pikachu, thank you so much for making out the stream. I hope you have a good time. I apologise for my voice. It sounds absolutely terrible. Turtleburger, I will once I've done some testing and stuff like that. Probably do it after the video. It just makes it easier. Because otherwise I've got to go find the video and sort of tweak it all from there. Right, let's go and look for another one. Ooh, Honchkrow. This looks a very spooky team. But there is no hazard removal. So I am going to be doing, going into, okay, Heliolisk leads off. Literally my best play is to Stealth Rock here. And just get up those rocks because it's going to put a lot of pressure on a lot of different things. As I said, he has no hazard removal. 2 things are weak to rocks as well, so it's... We're going to take a lot from that Hyper Voice, I must admit. Which is not fun. But we can go into Calibur if we wanted to put the pressure on. And force him out. Or go for that Sacred Sword. Okay, I think we've got to go into Calibur here. He might predict that. He does predict that. That was very well played on his part. I just needed to save that Mamoswine. Out comes Mr. Arcanine. And I'm going to go straight into the Blastoise. What's the team so far? We've got a Bulk Up Conkeldurr, Doublade, which is a Eviolite Doublade, Life Orb Hydreigon, Max HP, HP invested special attacking Blastoise, Whimsicott, which is a sort of support, more of offensive set. I might make it more supportive, and then finally John with the Focus Sash. Does go straight away for Willow. So we think this is probably more of a defensive set, so we can actually set up on this, which is really, really nice. I am going to predict the switch into the Heliolisk. It's so obvious, but he does go into Heracross. Okay, that's no fun. Probably is Guts Heracross, so we've got to watch out for that. I think we kind of got to go into Whimsy here. Just because I need to keep this guy at a decent amount of HP. He is going to double out into Heliolisk. We don't have those. This is Balloon, so that's nice for us. Cotton Ball. How much damage do you do with a Moonblast? Offensive versus Heliolisk. Moonblast does not do much, but U-turn does break the sash. So we could go then and go into John, but I don't know if I will go after that. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a apple and blackcurrant squash. This is our best answer, really. So I think I'm just going to stay in a Moonblast just to get some damage off. 48% is good enough. You get the special attack drop, which is great. And we should be good to go to take one more hit. So the question is, do we Giga Drain here? Considering the damage, where's the damage calc? Giga Drain does not do enough. Because we got a high roll on there, 40. Yeah, it's not going to be. So we do just go for Moonblast again. Or do we U-turn predicting the switch? I'm going to U-turn. Oh, he does stay in. Okay. I think what we're going to do is predict him. Okay, we're going to pivot a bit. He does Volt Switch. Ah, I was predicting another Hyper Voice there, unfortunately. I should have just killed him. He was right in front of me. He had a few switches in, so that's what I was predicting. Out comes the Honchkrow. Honchkrow is a big problem. We are going to have to switch out. If he Pursuit traps us, we have to Encore him. Into Pursuit. So let's go into Whimsicott. Encore. We have to Encore, basically, because I can't let this Honchkrow sweep. The One Lonely Cow, thank you for making out to the stream. And also Alexis as well. Ryan Kirkpatrick. Javi Mohammed. I can't remember if I did say hello, but thank you again for making out to the stream. Jim Jam Curry as well, thank you. And we're going to worry about this Honchkrow now. So I think I just Moonblast here. As he is going to switch out into Nidoking. Ah, that is a decent chunk. And we do get the special attack drop, which is nice. I am slightly growing mustache. I do need to shave. Honchkrow actually is now in a range where Conkeldurr will put a decent chunk of damage to it, which is great. So Muhammad Ali, the Conkeldurr, is starting to come together. Umbreon, you're not too late, don't worry. So we could just Giga Drain here to get some damage off. We've already done quite a bit of damage to the rest of his team. I think it might be the best plan, because it is going to weaken that Nidoking down to Mach Punch range. He does go for the Sludge Wave and take us out, because we lost our Steel type, obviously. Okay. This does mean a free switch into Mamoswine if we wanted to. He will probably end up preserving this. Or I could just go into Hydreigon here and just drop a Draco. I mean, there's not much that switches into that. Outside of maybe the Aggron. Or I could Superpower predicting the switch into Aggron. That's actually my best play, because I can take that out. If he goes into Heracross, that's probably the worst thing to happen. But we do go for Superpower. Oh, I don't like the new animation. That's not as cool. Alexis, we will be doing viewer battles soon, so don't worry about that. This is definitely Scarf Heracross, which is no fun. So what do we want to sack from it? So Triforce is still very useful. John can get the initiative to punish that guy. But I don't know if this is Guts or Moxie. I think it's Guts, considering the way he played it. So Triforce is definitely a win con. John is also very, very nice, because of that Ice Shard priority. So do we sack off... I don't really want to sack off Blastoise, but I think we got to. Because we will put him in Ice Shard range then. So I fire off a Scald. He is going to sack us down. Am I going to do a Discord live stream? I probably won't do a live stream with people in Discord. I'm thinking of doing some like recording and stuff like that, just because like I can't regulate stuff as well in live streams and things like that, and if stuff goes wrong, then there's nothing you can do about it, basically. So I generally just try and keep it to people that I know. So I could go Conkeldurr, or I just go John. I think we got to go Mamo. And I am just going to EQ predicting the switch back out, because this is going to win him the game. Late game. I think that's the best way to go. It's a risk. I'm definitely over-predicting. I'm definitely predicting here. But actually, he doesn't have much of a switch. Oh. Is that not a good idea? That's not a good idea. No, because he's not got much of a switch. Oh, he does switch, and he goes into Helix. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Out comes Aggron. This is Mega Aggron, isn't it? Are you gonna take this? Oh my goodness, you are fully defensive. Okay. Well, this is time for Muhammad Ali to come in. And you're my guy I'm going to bulk up on. Okay. T-Wave. Oh, you're going to give me a guts boost? Okay. I'm going to bulk up again. I still outspeed? Oh, he's got Dragon Tail. Oh, no. That's no good. I'm going to have to Dark Pulse. Oh, I should have just attacked. I don't think I'd have killed, though. Oh, that makes me sad. I'm going to have to attack what's in front of me, I think, in Dark Pulse, because he's probably going to Dragon Tail here. If he Dragon Tails, it's good. Okay, he flinches. I actually don't really want that. That's the problem. Because this is my guy to set up on. Otherwise, Scarf Heracross just destroys. Does it actually... might be able to take a hit with... Yeah, because then he just goes straight into Heracross, and that's game. I've got to go into Conk. As much as I dislike that. And I've got to Drain Punch here. That's why I... Was that why I outsped? With the bulk up? Oh, it probably would have been, actually. Out comes the Arcanine. I'm going to bulk up again. He does Morning Sun. Okay. I can take one more off to bulk. Oh, no, don't. I'm going to... Okay. It's going to be a roll, probably. Oh, yes. Come on. Don't get powered, Muhammad. Muhammad, you can pull through. Okay. Get all that HP back. Yeah. Oh, he's Rocky Helmet. No. Oh, it's so close. But we can Mach Punch. Come on. Don't get powered, Muhammad. Oh. I believe in you. Ah, if he didn't have phasing, we'd have been in such a good position. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, that's game, unfortunately. Oh, that's such a pain. I think it was game anyway, because the Heracross could have come in. But still, like, it still makes me sad. I'm going to Dark Pulse here. And that is GG. I feel like I should make Hydreigon Scarf and then maybe go for U-turn. I think I've got too much stuff in one speed tier. So we're going to go for U-turn on this guy. I think that's a better way to go. Okay, let's go for one more. Let's see, how are we doing time-wise? Okay, so we're 36 minutes in. Oh, Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill is going to be interesting. You should cry for me. That was an unfortunate loss, yeah. But I think it has shown that I need a bit more speed. And I think I might make the Whimsy more of a Irritator set. Because I've got too much offense and I need a bit more bulk. Encore, Stun Spore, Moonblast, and U-turn. Something like that could work quite well with a defensive... I think we need some sort of defensive wall. I think that works a bit better. Okay. Mega B is going to be interesting. So we could lead off with Mamoswine just to get our rocks up. He does not have a defogger, and that's going to be very nice for us. We are going to do that. He's going to lead off with Beedrill. That hair, is my hair looking terrible? My hair is looking terrible. Ugh. Okay. Going to fire off those Stealth Rocks, predicting the Protect. That's the thing, it's easy to kill it, but I think it's another reason why I want to have a Scarfer. Because otherwise Mega Bee does put in the work. He does U-turn straight away. That was cheeky. Okay. We still got our rocks up, and that's the main thing. That's our best answer to wear down Mega Bee, and also the Entei. Out comes the Milotic. I'm going to go into Whimsicott. Doesn't snag the burn. That's great. Okay. So what's potentially coming in here? It could be potentially the Entei. So I'm going to use... He does stay in. Probably going for Ice Beam here, which is not fun. Conkeldurr is actually my switch, which strangely enough. Toxic. Ooh, that's nice. So I can knock off here, or I could bulk up one stage. He doesn't have much to reliably switch in. I'm going to bulk up this turn. Okay. Now I can Drain Punch. And I should get a really good chunk of damage back. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Muhammad Ali, that is great. Out comes the Gudra. And he forfeits. Okay, that's fantastic. Guts Conkeldurr coming through. Okay. Let's go look for another one. Mega Sharpedo. We do need to keep Conkeldurr around for that. Now that we got support Whimsicott, that helps a lot. No Defogger again. Okay. So we could lead off with John the Mamo. And I have a fair matchup against pretty much everything outside of the main Shao. But then I do have Doublade switching to... Hey, I'm going to go for... Oh, he does lead off with main Shao. I'm going to go straight into Doublade. I could get knocked off here. I've got to be really careful. But... Oh, that's the thing, actually. Doublade puts in so much work late game. Do I just go Whimsy? I think I go Whimsy, actually. It's the safe middle. I can't afford to... He does go for knockoff, yeah. Because Doublade sets up on so many things and puts in the work. Okay. So he's the Life Orb set. I could just go for Stun Spore here and something gets paralyzed, which I like. If he goes into... Then he goes into Celebi. I'm good to go. Because I can just U-turn. Yeah, Florges. Getting power on Florges would be nice. Yeah, I don't want him to pass the speed... the Swords Dance, whatchamacallit, over. That would be very unfortunate. So I can U-turn here. Now this is my opportunity to go into Doublade. As he's probably going to throw up a Wish. No, he does go for Moonblast. That's fine by me. I'm just going to SD up. Because after an SD, oh, this team is going to cry. Out comes Mienshao. Now, can Mienshao... Oh no, he's Life Orb. No, not Mienfoo. Versus Doublade. So Shadow Sneak doesn't kill. But at +4, Shadow Sneak does kill. How much does Knockoff do? 39 to 47. Which isn't actually too bad. So I could Swords Dance here. As he knocks off, and then I'm basically just Shadow Sneak, and I think I sweep. Could work. How much do I do to a Sharpedo? Is the other question. I'm just going to close some of these tabs, because it's getting crazy. Not much. But I can still then force him to Mega Up, or put the pressure on from there. So I'm going to SD here. He does knock off. Okay. Mienfoo and UU right now. And I can just Shadow Sneak, and that is going to be a dead main shout, or whatever wants to come in. Out comes the Sharpedo. Now, do I feel I've got the tools to handle the rest of his team? Is the question. Because I could just go straight into Whimsy here. and save Doublade, because I still can put in a decent amount of work. I can take a hit from the Florges, possibly from the Cobalion as well. I think I'm actually going to save this. Sounds a little bit weird, but I've kind of forced him into Sharpedo. Yeah, I think that might be better. He does go for EQ. That's interesting. I can take an Ice Fang, so I could either U-turn here. How much does a U-turn do? Versus... because it has got, like, 2 defense. U-turn does a decent chart. Okay. I'm going to U-turn. Yeah. Out comes the Florges. And that's straight back into Doublade. With an Iron Head. His only switch is Cobalion. I can take a hit, I'm pretty sure, from a physically offensive Cobalion if he does have that. Out comes Sharpedo. Oh my goodness. Do I want to keep going and keep doing this? Let's see, because he did do Earthquake before. Or do I switch into something else? I could switch Hydreigon, considering the lack of Ice Fang. And we are Choice Scarf, but yeah, okay. Predicting the EQ. Yeah, okay. And now I just U-turn. He can protect this turn, but I think unless he's got Ice Shard, Ice Fang, I should be good. Even then, I'm pretty sure I can take one. Let's see. Should I run Poison Point Siege versus macadii or just a regular set? Oh. Are there going to be viewer battles? There will be in approximately 15 minutes, but we'll probably do one more match after this. Ice Fang, he does have it, and he does he straight up kills. That's no fun. I can go into Blastoise, though, without too much trouble. I was expecting to live that. Or I could just go into Conk. Blastoise is the sort of safe middle. And I can just fire off a Scald. He is going to stay in. Oh my goodness, Sharpedo, you hit like a truck. Okay. Out comes the Celebi. This is going to be a free switch later on for Mamoswine. So the question is, do I want to preserve Turtle, or do I stop him? I'm going to stop him from setting up if he does want to set up. He doesn't want to set up. He's offensive with Life Orb. Okay. I could just go Whimsy and just U-turn. How much will that do to a Celebi? He's not invested at all in... oh. Base 100. Not going to do much. Especially, you know, even if I account for that. So I think my best bet is to go into Mamoswine, and I can Icicle Crash and then Ice Shard. Oh, for some reason my Nightbot's going a bit crazy, being very quick. Okay, Icicle Crash. He is going to Giga Drain straight off. Okay. We do take out Celebi. Out comes Gardevoir. What do we want to do here? Do we just Ice Shard for damage? How useful is Conk? Conk's not actually that useful anymore outside of the Mach Punch. Let's see. Yeah, it was Adamant and it was a high roll. Ah, okay. Do I want some prior damage and then I can go into Doublade? Yeah, I think I want some prior damage. I think this is Scarf. He probably is Scarf, looking the way he just played that. So I can go into Doublade here. Now. Do I SD up here? Because if I SD up and he switches out into Cobalion, I'm pretty sure. Versus, oh, what's we call it? What's he called? Doublade. How much do you do? I'm obviously ignoring the lack of Eviolite, so I'm the Enigma Berry. I can take any hit, so I could just Swords Dance. I'm pretty sure I can take a hit from... oh, I've just assumed I can take a hit from Gardevoir. Not that one. Gardevoir, Choice Scarf, level 100. Oh, maybe I can't. I have to Shadow Sneak here, and I think I may have misplayed. Because now he can Moonblast, yeah. Oh, that was a big misplay. I assumed I'd be able to live that. Now the question is, does a Mach Punch from Conkeldurr kill? I definitely didn't play that right. 9.6 to 11. No. So I'm going to have to go into Whimsy. And I'm going to have to fire off a Moonblast here. Or just stuns. No, I Moonblast. What's the time lapse between the stream and the battle? I think it's approximately 30 seconds. Okay. Out comes the Cobalion. I have to... Oh, actually, I can Stun Spore you. Which helps me a lot with Conk. Because now I go into Conkeldurr. And basically, I've got to bulk up and just try and sweep from there. Which is not likely, considering I'm facing a Florges. But it's possible. Especially if he stays in. Oh, yes. Okay, that's great. Okay. How much do I have to get up? So if I'm +1. Oh, Drain Punch still does not... Oh, that's a Gardevoir. Florges. Okay, I still don't do much. I'm going to bulk... Oh, he's going to let me bulk up. I'm really scared he's going to switch at some point. But I just need to bulk up, basically, as much as possible. He does T... Oh, I'm Guts now. That's going to be great. Now, I'm pretty sure from there we kill with a Mach Punch, so I'm just going to Mach Punch you. Okay. 1v1. Florges versus Muhammad Ali. I think I just spam Drain Punch here. Because knockoff... So if I'm at plus... I'm paralyzed as well. And I am at +3. Ooh, okay. 2 Drain Punches kill. Does a knockoff plus Drain Punch kill? Knockoff plus Drain Punch kills. Okay. I think I just Drain Punch. He gets powered. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, we just kill. He must be Spadef. Okay, Muhammad Ali coming through. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. What's the time? No, I don't think it made too much difference because I'm pretty sure I would have lived with my Spadef investment. Yeah, I could take 2 Moonblasts. Oh no, that's Assault Vest. Maybe I could have only taken 1. I could have taken a Moonblast, so yeah, and I'd have been able to recover up enough HP for 2. So I think that was okay. But what's the time? Okay, we got time for 1 more battle. Or do we just go straight to Viewer battles? Let's go straight to Viewer battles, because I probably shouldn't do too long, for sort of a full length for stream, just because I'm still really ill. And we will be streaming tomorrow as well. So I'll log out, reconnect. So you need to challenge me on my macadii account. This team's quite fun, though. I really like the Conk. Let's see, stream's being weird. Oh, okay, it's fixed. Okay, that's good. Dark Void Dunsparces, you are very, very quick. Let's see. 50% chance to Oko. Am I negative defense or am I negative... I might not even be negative defense. UU. Oh, I need to be UU. Let's have a look. Are we negative defense? Oh, we are negative defense. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, he has a surprise for me, apparently. Well, let's check our Conk team and accept. Ah, he's got the same team. Okay. Well, I'm going to be controversial here. I'm going to lead off with Conk. Because he hasn't got too much. Like, he might lead off with Mamo. And then he's got to kind of try and deal with Conk. Zappy Zapdos, I apologise for missing you. Thank you for making out to the stream, and I hope you have a good time. Matthew Pokemaster as well, thank you for making out. I am doing very, very well, thank you. I've got a very fun little team that's going. Leads off with a Blastoise. Well, that works for me. Is it worth setting up? Or is it worth... we can take off all the Choice Band and the Paralyzed and stuff like that, and the negatives. Okay, Drain Punch doesn't do masses, but I should basically win versus the Blastoise. He is going to stay in. Scald. Is he going to snag the burn? He just snagged the burn. Yes, okay. And we're going to get a huge amount of damage off, which is great. And there's literally no reason for me not to Drain Punch again. So I'm just going to Drain Punch again. If he wants to go into Whimsy, he does go into Whimsy. This is still going to do a good... Oh, that damage. Muhammad Ali coming through. Okay. My switch is definitely my own Whimsicott. He does go for U-turn, that's fair enough. Let's see what he decides to switch in. If he goes into Doublade, it's definitely my Blastoise switch. My Showdown name is just macadii. Because I'm still ill. Coughs immediately after. That's one of those things, like, if I say that I'm ill, like now, I start coughing. Oh, it's funny. Out comes Mr. Mamoswine. I'm predicting Rot, so I'm actually going to U-turn here. And then I can go into Blastoise, because I want to break Mamo's Sash. I can take an Ice Shard without too much trouble, so that's the Sash broken, which is great. I'm just going to go straight into Mr. Blastoise. He goes for EQ straight off the bat. That's no fun. That was a well predicted. Okay. I still kind of need this. So I'm going to switch into Hydreigon here, predicting another EQ. Yeah, okay. We are going to have to take an Ice Shard here, but there's not much we can really do. And does Dark Pulse kill? Or do I just lock myself into Superpower, I think. Right, safe middle. Oh. This is going to be difficult. I start coughing. Oh, God. So I could lock myself into Dark Pulse, but I don't know if that's going to kill. Versus... No, it's not. I'm itching to U-turn here. But I don't know what to do. Because my set's kind of walled by the Whimsicott. So this is a definite little, like, free switch for it. I'm forced to Draco or Superpower if I want to guarantee kill the Mamoswine. Superpower's a free switch for Doublade, which at +2 could put in some work. I am still Sash on Mamoswine though, so that's going to help. Yes, the U-turn pulled itself off. Goes into Whimsicott, as I'm now able to go into my Doublade, which is nice. And assuming he's the same set, I think I'm just going to go for a Iron Head here. Or do I predict? Oh, no, I can still switch in. I'm going to go for Iron Head. I know the switch is really, really obvious. Besides tomorrow's live streams, when there's another live stream, the next one is going to be... so we've got the one tomorrow, and then there's going to be one on Wednesday, but I need to make that go live, and that's probably going to go live on Monday. The one tomorrow is going to be the LP one. So he does go into Conk. How much do we do? How much does Conk do to us? Is it worth a Swords Dancing here? Versus Doublade. It is worth us doing it. Okay. I'm actually going to SD here. Goes into his own Doublade. Okay, that's great. I'm just going to Shadow Sneak here. He's going to Shadow Sneak himself, as my Shadow Sneak's going to do a decent amount. He might be speed crap for mine, rather than being identical, because he could put 4 IVs in speed for every single thing. Which is what he might have done here. But it's still my best play is just to... Oh no, maybe it is a speed tie. Okay. Well, that's Doublade out the way, which is nice. Conkeldurr is the MVP of life. Conkeldurr's so nice. It's just the fact he gets Guts as well, and Guts is so useful. Don't make fun of macadii's coffin. He's extremely sick. Oh. You can change the color of your Florges now. That's really cool. I didn't realize that. I know you can change the color of your, whatchamacallit? There's a Gastrodon you can change, and also you can change the color of, I can't remember the name of it now. Vivillon, that's it. Is this a random battle or a viewer battle? This is a viewer battle. First one of the day, over the live stream. And we've got a +2 Calibur right now, which is going to be putting in the work. His switch is going to be his Mega Blastoise. While we're waiting, we'll just see how much do we do to a Blastoise. Mega Blastoise, Offensive Spinner, Shadow Sneak at +2 is not going to be doing too much, actually. Out comes the Mamoswine. He's probably run some calcs and worked out he can live this. And he can take a Shadow Sneak. An Earthquake's going to kill. Do we still need Calibur? I still quite like it. I'm going to switch out. He's kind of forced to EQ here. He does EQ. Fantastic. Okay. Now this time, I'm going to go for the middle of the road play. I'm clicking Superpower. Will Superpower kill? Superpower should kill. $53. Oh my goodness, it doesn't kill. That is minus attack. No, it's still not going to kill. That's disappointing. I did switch out last time. I'm going to drop a Draco. He goes into Conk. Oh, this is going to kill. Okay, good. Conk is out of the way, which is really, really nice. Will I be doing any of the meta games of the month? I don't have any planned right now, but potentially at some point. I can't remember which ones are these ones. If anyone knows what these ones are, I'd appreciate it. But as soon as Mix and Mega comes back, I'm doing it because I love Mix and Mega. Right, we're slowly gaining momentum, which is nice. I know he's just nicked that, but we got more Pokemon, and that's always good when you're same ones. Yeah, I've had a actually I think I have had a look at this month, and they aren't that great from what I've seen. What can he? So what's our win condition right now? Cotton Ball does put in a lot of work actually. We don't have the Giga Drain anymore. If we were the other set, that would be pretty sweet. Okay, out comes the Blastoise. Oh, we are the Giga Drain set. Oh, I thought we changed this up. Oh, maybe not. I'm just going to Giga Drain. Out comes his Whimsy. I'm just going to Moonblast. That should still do a lot. That's still doing a lot, which is great. I'm going to Giga Drain again. He is going to U-turn. Probably go out into Hydreigon now. Now, I don't know if this is the Life Orb set, is the problem. So, I'm going to sack off Blastoise here. Blastoise doesn't do us any favors. He does go for you to... Okay, so he is the Scarf set. And I'm just going to Ice Beam. As he is Giga Drain as well. Okay. Well, let's go back into Or could go into Doublade here and Iron Head. We aren't that, but we are. Should we take that hit? Considering how much a Gardevoir one would have done, I'm inclined to say we can take the hit. And I'm going to go for the Iron Head here. Because even if he switched in Hydreigon, that's still going to do a lot. We can take that. That was a crit. Okay. And we take out Whimsicott, which is great. We still got our Whimsy, which is really, really nice. Out comes Mr. Mamo. Literally no reason to really keep this guy around, because our Shadow Sneak's not going to be doing much. So I'm going to Sacred Sword, as he is going to be able to kill us with that EQ. Okay. Conk versus a Mamoswine. That's a Life Orb Earthquake, and we can live that. And he's not even Life Orb, so that's great. So I think Muhammad Ali is going to be able to clean up from here, because we can Drain Punch. We should take a hit from Mamoswine. Easy 5-0. I could have probably done if I switched out and gone into Hydreigon, but it wasn't really worth it. You're always better at playing safe rather than preserving do that. Oh, Nightbot is okay. I think people are getting people are getting confused about the Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot is my bot. So basically, it's a. Basically, what Nightbot does is it just basically every now and again puts on, and during the stream, sub for more Pokemon content, just so people do sort of, if people want to sub and stuff like that, just like a little reminder. I think people think that the account is an actual legit account. That's quite funny. But no, it is my account, so don't worry at all. Okay, that was GG. Oh, I think he's left. I'll just wish him GG. We have a lot of challenges. So yeah, Nightbot's basically, I can set up various things so it can post several times, like every now and again. I can also do things like, whatchamacallit? Let's see. Crystal Cow. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can do that. You can add commands. So if you guys want to know like what my Twitter is and stuff like that, if someone mentions Twitter, it can go, oh, this is your Twitter. Things like that. Fanly, thank you so much for making out stream. Alexis, what's your account? I can't remember the name of it. Just so I don't make a mistake of calling you a guy by accident. I can't remember what's your account. Okay, Crystal Cow. To be fair, Alexis, I didn't know what your account was, so I wasn't sure if it was. I didn't know if it was you or not. But if you let me know it's Alexis, I'll make sure not to do that. Okay. Who do we want to lead with? So Blastoise puts in the work. Okay, you're cheerleader Joan. Okay, I'll make sure not to do that for cheerleader Joan. There's also Moobot. Oh, I have to check that out, because I know it's only recently that Nightbot actually worked. Who do we want to lead with here? I have literally no idea what this lead's going to be. When am I having my battle with T-Pig? It's going to be in about an hour and 40 minutes or so. Right. I think what we're going to do... We're going to lead Mamo. And I'm just going to fire off an EQ here. Oh, and we just kill the Chandelure straight away. That's great. Out comes the Jellicent. I'm going to go into Whimsicott. Oh, no, it's not 45 minutes after stream ends. Oh, yeah, it actually is 45 minutes after stream ends. Yeah, that's me being dumb. I'm just going to Giga Drain. Attack what's in front of me for the time being. He's not really got much to switch into the Giga Drain outside of the Fungus. Out comes Mr. Fungus. And I'm going to U-turn. And Calibur isn't actually massively useful. So I'm going to go into Calibur. He is going to go for Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's great. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. If he puts me to sleep, I don't think there's much he can do. So let's keep going. Let's go for it. Natio, Natio. Thank you so much for making out the stream and subscribing. I really appreciate that. Out comes Mr. Bulltoy. Well, that's a free switch for Hydreigon. And I just go for Dark Pulses here. Beyblade, let it rip. Oh, the damage. Shadow Ball. Oh, that's not going to do much. That's good. And we basically just go for Dark Pulse again. So that's really, really nice. Should have put Dazzling Gleam. I forgot that guy. Does he get Dazzling Gleam? Dash, learn. It can learn Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I'm going to go back into Doublade here. Himpower. Oh. Himpower fighting. I did not predict the Himpower fighting at all, I must admit. I could just go into Blastoise, or I could go into Conkeldurr. I think Blastoise is the safe middle. And I can basically Dark Pulse to victory. Also, guys, I don't know if you've seen about the t-shirts as well, because basically I got the design from it. I think it was yesterday, and I made the video on it. If you guys are interested in that, I'm definitely going to try and get them. I'm really tempted when I end up moving in when I get back to, like a new place basically in September. I'm definitely going to go and I'm going to get my Boufflon Bills t-shirt and this t-shirt, and then I'm going to make a really, really cool... I'm going to frame them, basically, behind me, which is going to be really nice. I'm going to bulk up on this Credilli. Energy Ball. Ah, we can take those. Okay. Bulk up is our savior. Can I not? Apparently. I'm not going to be greedy. Oh, the special defense drop. I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch here. Yeah, if you want to see about the t-shirts, let me grab it up. In case any of you guys are interested, there you go. Okay. Right, let's go for the knockoff. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Chugga Conroy already has YouTube ads for his channel. Who's Chugga Conroy? Here we go, crit. Crit poison. Oh, it's physical as well. Mach Punch all the days. And that's going to be the match. That was a crazy team to face. Oh. Levitate, thank you so much for making out to stream, and I hope you have a good time. Let's go on to the next one. Minnesota Nidokings. Oh, this is spooky. This is a spooky team. Okay. Who do we want to lead off with? Just Go, he says, can I have a shout out? Yes, of course, Just Go, you can have a shout out for being an awesome guy. Let's lead off here. We could lead Hydreigon. I'm leading Hydreigon. I'm putting the pressure on straight away. Out comes Dom. That's what we wanted. And I am dropping a Draco. When will the next Platinum Randomizer be? The Platinum Randomizer will be tomorrow. I just haven't had a chance. Basically, I haven't had a chance to make the sort of schedule for it. But it will be up tomorrow at, I think I'm making it 7:30 p.m. GMT. Oh, Milady. That's a fantastic nickname. I love that nickname. Roserade's a little bit of an issue, though. I don't know the spread or what the set is. We kind of have to go into Excalibur. He is the... Okay, Sleep Powder. That's no fun. Though, to be honest, Excalibur's probably our most expendable member. And I think what we're going to do here... Late game Hydreigon sweeps, because I can Dark Pulse spam and stuff like that. Let's go into Conk. He's going to go into Mamoswine. That works well with me. I can literally just fire off a... basically free Drain Punch here. This cold's such a pain. Dalmatian Roserade core. That's a very spooky core. The other one I love is the Hydreigon Roserade core. Okay, that's not doing much. And he's Rocky Helmet. Ah, boo. But I can bulk up. Which is really, really nice. I'm going to try and set up. I'm going for it. Let's see what we do. Because then we can... let's see. How much of a spread... Out comes the Milotic. Oh, that's even better. Milotic. Versus Kong. +1 Drain Punch. Oh, it does a lot. I'm Drain Punching you. Okay, that does... What's wrong with the calc? Oh, it's because I'm paralyzed according to this. He is Dragon Tail. Okay. Mr. Turtle. Do I fire off a Dark Pulse? Because I think I 2-hit KO from that range. And I can put the pressure on then. I think I'm going to go for it. Because there's always the chance of flinch. Yeah. Problem is, I don't kill next turn. So I am going to go back into Conk here. As he is going to recover. And I'm going to go for a knockoff. Can I do an infinite Mew team? That's another thing that's actually on the books to do at some point. I do need to make the event for it. I might even have it. I can't remember if I got it pre-recorded or not. Ooh, do I kill? I don't think I do. 38, no. Come on, Conk. We want that boot. We want that burn. Out into Fortress. Okay, let's bulk up time. Out comes the Milotic again. And I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch. He's forced to Dragon Tail then. And send me out into Turtle. That's great. And now I just fire off a Dark Pulse. And that is going to be the end of the Milotic, which is nice. I hoped that was set up fodder, but unfortunately it isn't. Out comes the Roserade. Am I forced to go Hydreigon and drop a Draco? I kind of feel like I've got to. I've got to switch into this. Ah, Giga Drain. Okay, that's nice. And I think 2 Dark Pulses will 2-hit KO. I think that's all I can do. Roserade's just got a bit of a painful typing for my team. Can I put the team in the description? The team in the description, I'll pop it in at the end of the video. Okay, that does a lot less than I hoped. Ah. Okay. We could go Conk. Because this guy's still got a lot of use. And I'm pretty sure this is a Spadef set, so I should be able to take 1 Synthesis. Okay, that works well with me. Let's have a look. Conk. Well, just to say he's the sheer force attacker. That's probably the best spread. Versus Roserade. Giga Drain. What about Sludge Bomb? Doesn't snag the poison. Oh my goodness, that damage is great. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this Spadef Roserade is going to be a real pain. Okay. Especially with how much the next hit's going to do. Okay, I think I know what I've got to do. I've got to knock off again. And I'm getting my leftovers, so I'm winning this match. Giga Drain, and I should take... I can take one more Sludge Bomb, which is great. I'm not going to from here, though. But, will a Mach Punch kill? I think it might. Yeah, it does kill. Okay, that's great. Roserade is out the way. It may have cost us our our lead to an extent. Out comes damage. Do we want to keep this around? Doublade is kind of useless. Actually, no, because it does still... Do we just go into Doublade to start? Because if he goes for Flare Blitz, it's going to use a lot of his HP, and that's a free switch into Blastoise. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go Doublade. He's going to lose a lot of HP, which is nice. And now I can just try the Shadow Stick. I am asleep, but I think that was the one to sack, because now I go into Blastoise, and I just fire off a Scald. Literally no reason not to fire off a Scald here. Oh, that crit. No, that's not what I needed, because now I don't think I take a hit from the Mamoswine. Yeah, because now Mamoswine can come in. Oh, that's such a pain. Yeah, because now it dies. Oh, that's really irritating. I think I've got to go into Whimsy now, and I've got to Giga Drain. And we take out the Mamoswine. Great. Okay. Oh, that's such a pain. We still need this guy. We can still use Hydreigon, because Hydreigon's going to help us. Mamoswine's probably... Oh, no. Mamoswine... See, we got a lot of checks. Conk, you're probably the LVP right now. But you can take a Durable. And you can take one more. I think I Drain Punch here, because I can't afford him to switch. Oh, that crit's going to matter. But then, to be fair, the other one did matter. Because now I can take another Durable. Okay. From that range, does Whimsicott kill? Versus... 23. What if it's Spadef? Actually, there is no Spadef. Just check. Okay, 16. I think that's good enough. And I just fire off Moonblast, basically. And I think that's going to be game, because I'm pretty sure I Oko from there. If he Dragon Dances up, I can still drop a Draco. I can Encore, actually, so I don't even let this Haxorus set up. So I can go for the Moonblast here, and that is going to win me the game. Okay, that was great. I'm glad it decided to keep Whimsicott towards the end. I think, unfortunately, we are going to have to go for one more from here, and that's going to be it, just because I can feel my voice going. So we'll go for one more match, and I think, unfortunately, that's going to be it. Okay. Right. I might adjust the Nightbot as well, because it seems to be going a bit too often. I can make it every, like, 15-20 minutes, something like that. Okay. Who's he going to lead with? I think I'm going to lead off Hydreigon here, because we actually get a fair matchup against most things. And if he is the leader... Oh, no, he isn't. He's his own Hydreigon. We're going to be cheeky. We're going to be cheeky. Let's go for it. It's the last match. If we're not bold, then what are we? Nevi Talos, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you have a good time and you enjoyed the stream. And we're going to outspeed and kill the Hydreigon. Let's just go straight into Whimsy. And see from there. Ah, okay. Right. Okay, his wasn't scarfed. Okay, so something else probably is scarfed. Mega's up. Hopefully goes to... No, goes to Hidden Power. Ah, HP Ice. That's cheeky. Oh, no. This is not good. We can then go back into Hydreigon, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Do I want to just sack off Cottony? Oh, not Cottony, Cotton Ball. It's really tricky knowing this team. Look at this team. I think that's Scarf, so I don't think it's really worth it. I'm going to sack this guy off. And I'm going to go into... I could go Conk. What do I need to... I need to basically kill the Azelf, and then Conk's pretty happy. But I'm going to go Hydreigon. And I'm going to... I could just go U-turn, actually. I'm going to go U-turn. I'm going to predict the switch. Because I think he must realise mine's Scarf, considering I asked him if he is also Scarfed. If we're not bold, then what are we? Probably impish. Oh, Zappy Zapdos. Oh, do I Draco here? Because I could still just drop a massive hit. I think that's my safer play. And that is my safer play. That's great. So we've got rid of his two massive offensive hit threats to our team. Because U-turn would have made things a little bit awkward. Okay. He has got a free switch into basically anything, possibly even that guy. No, he goes into main shout. I think this is Scarfed. I'm going to go into Doublade. I think this is Scarfed. What's my drinking? I am drinking, it's apple and blackcurrant squash. He does go straight for the knockoff. That's fair enough. I think my best play here is just to go for the Iron Head. Get some damage off that crit. Super unfortunate because I think we could have lived a couple. And I'm just going to Shadow Sneak here. No point over predicting. And I'm going to Sacred Sword. He does kill us off. He's a Hydro Pump set. Interesting. Well, I'm going to go into Conk here. And I'm going to fire off a knockoff. Because he's either going to go into Azelf, predicting that. Or he's going to go into his Vivillon. And Vivillon's spooky. I need to keep the Sash and the Mamo for that exact reason. So, out comes the Venomoth. And we take out the Black Sludge. Let's see, what's our LVP right now? Probably Blastoise. And he is just going to Bug Buzz. Oh, we're going to get the Spadef drop. That's unfortunate. But I can just Scald here. I'm going to have to take a massive amount of damage, but I should take out the... Okay, the Venomoth's out of the way. That's nice. Okay. Out comes the Empoleon again. I just Dark Pulse here. Oh, the flinch. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I just apologise. I feel really bad. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. I do still Dark Pulse again. Take out the Empoleon. Jack, thank you so much for making out the stream. Unfortunately, you are coming towards the tail end of the stream. But don't worry, there is another day of streaming tomorrow. And we will be doing another stream on Wednesday. So there's still plenty more to go. This main shout, I'm pretty sure, is Scarf. So I'm going to just go for Scald. He does lock himself into Knockoff. So we could just go into Conk here and just go for a knockoff of our own. And I think that works pretty well for me. Saving Mamoswine and then the Scarf Hydreigon in the back. Nightmare Knight, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Knockoffs are leftovers, and we're going to take out main Shao. Okay, and he is the Choice Scarf sets. This is probably some sort of funny... I'm just going to Mach Punch here, in case he's that Sash set, which is no... Actually, is it worth it? Mach Punch breaks the Sash. Psychic's probably going to kill. Yeah, that makes sense. Explosion, and that is going to end the game. Boom, as Shaggy Boy does say. GG, man, that was a really, really fun match, and that was a really fun stream as well. I really, really enjoyed that Conkeldurr team, and I will make sure to put that straight away in the description down below, so you guys can do all of that. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for making out the stream. I really, really enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys did too. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next live stream. Macadii out.